See here. Let's get, I don't know. You know what? I kind of like the color that we've got going on here. Just a smidge of cadmium yellow. And a lot of blue. Yeah, that's the color. Hmm. I don't know. Well, these are uncertain times right now. Feel a certain way about these colors. I think. I don't know. I don't know. This sky just feels, I don't know, feels like it needed something. I don't know if you know what I mean there. Tell you what, as we get down here, let's get a little creative. Hello there, Corn. How you doing tonight? Or I guess this morning, depending on where you are. But I hope that you're doing good. Yeah, right about down right here. That's where the land is going to meet. Oh, I'm glad you're doing good. I'm okay too. I'm glad to see you. I'm always happy to see all my new friends out there. Yeah, let's just scrub that in. Maybe not the most glamorous way to do things, but it works. Now, I think what I'm going to do, let's get something a little bit whiter, a little bit more yellow. And let's go for it. Okay. Oh boy, here goes nothing. A lot of white. A lot of white on this. Yeah, a lot of white. Okay. Let's wipe off the brush too. Because we can't do this with a dirty brush. Alright. Thank you for the likes on TikTok. I appreciate that very much. Okay. That's better. Okay. All right, let's see where this takes us. I don't know yet. Hopefully it takes us good places. It's going to take us some kind of way. Goodness gracious. I'm trying to decide if I like the darker sky better or the slightly brighter one off to the side. Might be a little difficult to see on camera, but they are definitely different. All right. All right, let's try a little something. Here, we'll take a smidge of the yellow. And maybe equal part blue. Yeah, maybe just like this. Okay, let's see how that looks up against things. Oh, that doesn't look too bad. That looks pretty okay. Yeah. Right about here. Right about there. Let's go ahead and paint things right there. Okay. Right here. Okay. How do I like that compared to what I did? It's not looking too bad. Yeah. Let's toss a little something over here. There. Hello there, Griff City. How's it going? Hope that you're having a good day today. How's life treating you? It's always good to have people here with us. Just seeing how some things look here. Yeah, just seeing how some things look. Yeah. Making some decisions here and there, you might say. Maybe making things a little bit more lively here and there. I know. Just looking for some color harmony along the way, too. Because sometimes things don't go the way you think they should. Some of these blues off in the distance are starting to look a little bit nicer, I think. Yeah. I think what we needed was maybe a little bit more atmospheric color back there. And those clouds I'm feeling pretty iffy about right now, too. I don't like them that well. I might paint over them. Try to get a little bit more of this dark color that I made over there. I kind of like that. I might redo some of the sky in here because it felt, I don't know, this feels all disconnected. Things don't feel connected enough yet. And it's weird because I'm not using hardly any colors. Yeah, sometimes that happens. Thank you for the likes on TikTok, Alexandra. I appreciate that. I hope that you're having a good day today. It's always good to have new people with us. I'll tell you what, I'm going to try something silly. I don't know, I feel like doing something silly. Let's take just a little bit of our yellow, our cadmium yellow, and our alizarin crimson, just a touch, and some of our white to go along with that. And we're going to paint some clouds. What am I painting? I am painting a Marina, Alexandra. Just getting started with it, focusing a lot on the sky right now and a lot of background stuff because it's always a good idea to paint in layers. You don't want to commit too hard to the foreground when you're doing a painting, otherwise, things might get a little dicey. Really, it's just hard to paint things if you go a little too hard on the foreground initially. So it's easier to just focus on the background and work forward. Okay, let's throw in maybe a cloud right around here, so right on that edge right there for right now. I think we'll do that, and hopefully it doesn't look too bad when we're done with it. Okay. You know what we're gonna do? Let's wipe off this brush. This brush is getting a little dirty. Feels like it needs it. Yeah. Thank you for the likes on TikTok, Alexandra. I appreciate that very much. Okay, now I think we're ready. Here we go. Okay. Very delicate. Very delicate. Very delicate. Very delicate. Okay. Okay. Let's just blend this out of the bottom a bit. Maybe give it a little bit of a Right there. Fluff it out a bit. Okay. Now let's take, I think I'm going to just get a little bit of this violet color that I made it yesterday. And we're just going to swirl that very gently down in there. Yeah. That purple against that orange. That looks beautiful. Oh, yeah. That looks good. Right up here, too. There. And now we've got the makings of a little something. Yeah, we've got the makings. Feels good. It feels good. Tell you what, why don't we focus on getting a little bit more of that darker sky over here. Feel like, I don't know, I'm feeling it. I'm feeling it. Okay. Okay. Let's just take another smidge, just a little bit. A little bit of that yellow. Add a little touch of blue. A little touch of blue. A lot of blue, actually. Okay. And then some white. How's that look? That looks pretty close to the same colors. Just add a little smidge of blue along with that. You know, a lot of times when you're painting, colors aren't going to be absolutely perfect. But as long as they're close enough, well, you know, it's still good. A lot of people think that paintings need to be absolute masterpieces all the time. That's not true. It's okay to make mistakes, and sometimes mistakes are good. Tell you what, let's throw this down over here on the side. We'll just this is probably going to look a lot, I don't know, brighter in context. Once we're done with it. Yeah. We can always make a darker color up above and paint down as we go. Because of these clouds that we made, we're already getting quite a bit of yellow down below. Let's go. We may need to mix up some more color here in a second. I don't know, guys. I don't know. Yeah, let's go ahead and do it. I think we should do that. Oh, painting. Okay. Let's see how that looks. Looking good. Yeah, looking good. Okay. Let's take that cloud out right there. I don't like that cloud. That cloud bothers me. I'm going to like this better if these two shapes over here are positioned up against this muted blue that we're using. I think that's going to look much prettier in the end. And I think it'll do our painting good. Yeah, that's how we'll do it. Yeah, we're doing great right now. Okay. All right. Let's do something bold and daring, I think. We'll create a color that is a little bit darker up at the top. With just a little bit, well, just not too much, but a little bit more of that blue and that yellow. A lot more blue to the yellow. Let's have ourselves a look. Ooh. Boy, this blue is starting to look a little stormy, isn't it? Well, if it starts to look a little stormy, we can just add a little bit more blue. That'll make it look a little bit more sunshine. Yeah. Okay. That should be about good. That's looking very nice, actually. Here, let's go ahead and throw that at the top and see what it looks like in context. Ooh, that's very pretty color, isn't it? Yeah, it is. So we can add that color, that dark color to the very top, and the atmosphere as it goes down is going to make it look so that it becomes lighter and lighter as you go. We'll just add this across the entire top of the sky here. It's okay. All the way across. All the way across. This is kind of a muted blue-green color, isn't it? A little bit. A little bit. Yeah. We're painting it bit by bit. Bit by bit. Okay. Let's just get a little bit more there. Start right here. Oh, yeah, that's nice. That's nice. Oh, yeah. And then we'll just crisscross it all the way down until those strokes start to become lighter and lighter. Yeah. Feels like we're kind of on a roll with this sky right now, doesn't it? It's looking better and better. I think I like this better than the sky that I was doing yesterday. Yeah, this is a little bit better. A little bit better. Let's add some white on this. And make sure that things get a little toned down as we go. Like right about there. Let's make sure that's real, real white. Real, real white. If you're just joining, welcome everybody. It's good to be here with all of you. And I hope that you're all having a good day today. Welcome, my friends. Okay. Yeah, I'd say that this is looking pretty decent. Okay. Now let's see what this looks like. Yeah, let's see what this all looks like against itself. Okay. Oh my. Now that's looking nice. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. That's good. Some of this might need to dry a little bit, I think. Maybe. Maybe. Let's not get ahead of ourselves. Yeah. We're just fooling around right now. Fooling around. Let's shape that cloud a little bit with this paint. Maybe we'll put it, oh, I don't know. Maybe we'll put some right down here. There. Oh, that cloud's already looking a little bit better, isn't it? Yeah, a little bit. A little bit. Okay. Okay. Now let's start thinking about some shapes that we need to put in the foreground here. There's going to be some boats up here that are going to be very, they'll be, well, they're not going to be very well detailed right now. But we'll see how it goes. Yeah, I think we'll just paint a few more of those. Let's see what this looks like when we paint it in. Right over here. Yeah. Let's see. Put it right up in here. Yeah. Now I might need to mix up a little bit more or something here. Maybe. Let's just use a little bit of alizarin, a little bit of blue. Yeah. That should get the job done. All right. Now let's try it. That's a little bit better. A little bit better. Okay. Let's draw this line like right here, ballpark. Because there's going to be a dock that's going to be going diagonal. And it's going to be going, oh, yay, angle. This is effectively the line of our boats right now. Give or take. Yeah. Matter of fact, I go down all the way this way. It's okay. Yeah. And I don't know. I think in the back over there, we're just going to throw a little bit of water. Like I say, we don't want to go overboard with any foreground stuff, and those are just blocking out foreground shapes. So let's not get too crazy. Not too crazy, my friends. Thank you for the likes. I appreciate that on TikTok, my friends. Okay. Okay. All right. Excuse me. All right, we need a little patch of water right there, guys. A little patch of water. What are we going to do? Oh, I think we're going to take a little bit of alizarin crimson. No, actually, no, not alizarin crimson. We're going to take some ultramarine. I got alizarin crimson on the mind today. Let's see how that looks. That actually doesn't look too bad. Not too bad at all. Okay. All right, let's paint a little bit something right there. Just to give it a little sparkle. Like right there. Right there. A little sparkle. A little sparkle. A little shade of blue. Yeah. A little shade of blue. Okay. That felt good. Feels like it's really putting things in perspective. Let's take some of that yellow. Not too much. Not too much. And let's see where some of this vegetation is going to take us. Okay, right in here. What's it going to do? Not like that. Yeah, like that though. Okay. Just a little bit here and there. Yeah. Okay. Oh, something right there. Okay. Boom. This is taking shape. Yeah, it's starting to take some shape. I'm just scraping off some of the excess here so that we have ourselves a nice little pile of something for later. Because you never know when we're going to want to use these colors again. It's nice to have them. Okay. All right. let's wipe off the brush too. Okay. I'll tell you what. We'll come back to this one later, my friends. I feel like we've made some strides on this one. Feel like we're going in the right direction at least. Feels like things are shaping up. But until then, have yourselves a good day. I'll see you again soon. And thanks for hanging out, guys. I'll be back later. Bye, everybody.